Three, two, one. What's good, YouTube? Happy Monday. Welcome back to another Mental Health Monday. I know I missed last week. What did I have doing? I think it was like a wedding or something last week. So I wasn't able to drop a video. Also, I was working on some stuff behind the scenes. I'll probably tell you a little bit more about that later. But yeah, we back with another video this week. This video is going to be more about, I do want to keep going with automatic thoughts. I know I touched on it in the last video. I'll put that link down below too. I touched on it in the last video, but I feel like I didn't really go in depth with it. It was just like a scratch the surface of what automatic thoughts are. So this video I'll be going more in depth. I found like a article on this website that pretty much explains it to the T. So I'll post that link down below as well. And then yeah, I did not have therapy this week. My therapist took leave. I forgot. I really did forget. I was on a little video call, and then I messaged her, and she messaged me back yesterday. Said she was on break. I was like, oh, I forgot. But what we were talking about, if you did see the last video, basically me having a conversation with my mother about my childhood and different things I felt like growing up and stuff like that. Previous video, I had this conversation with my father, so that went well. And then we were discussing in therapy about like how I felt like this conversation with my mother would be more difficult to have, and just working through that. And that's where the automatic thoughts came in and how all that tied in. So moving forward, I have spoken to my mom on the phone, so she does know that I'll be coming. We actually decided, I guess I'm going there for Thanksgiving. So that's when we will have that discussion. So I guess in therapy, my therapist told me basically like make bullet points if I can't how I want to guide the conversation. So make those bullet points, and then I guess see how the conversation goes from there. Yeah, so Thanksgiving, boom, going to Tennessee, spend time with my family and have a conversation with my mother. I think it'll be good. We kind of had like a conversation, what's this, Thursday? It was either Thursday or Friday. We just was talking on the phone, just like a regular conversation. Not gonna say what we were talking about, but yeah, it was good. It was a good conversation, and that's what I was gonna talk about with my therapist in this week's session. But we'll talk about it next week. Well, this Friday. But yeah, so good conversation. So that makes me optimistic about our conversation coming up for Thanksgiving. All right, boom. So now we about to get into automatic thoughts. Like I said, I touched on it previously in my last video, but I feel like there's more to it, and I want to help you guys get like a better understanding of what automatic thoughts are. How to deal with them, how to move forward, this, that, and the third. So the article, like I said, is the Hudson Therapy Group. I'll leave the link down below. And here we go. Our minds are constantly flowing with thoughts. Sometimes we are intentionally thinking about something, like a task at hand, something that we have to do, or about something that we've recently experienced. Other thoughts appear suddenly and without any effort from ourselves. Have you ever been doing something and suddenly a thought pops in your head? These are automatic thoughts. Kind of what I described in the previous video, automatic thoughts. It's probably like something you've been telling yourself for years that you haven't realized. And so when a certain situation comes up, you have this automatic thought like, oh, it could be good or bad. Mostly negative thoughts, mostly negative. And that's what this, you take a negative thought and then go through the worksheet and really evaluate that thought, like where it comes from and stuff like that. Automatic thoughts are often influenced by our view of ourselves, others, and the world. Moreover, there is an interactive relationship between our thoughts, feelings, and actions. You can learn more about this concept down below. Boom, boom, boom. That's what we're reading. Okay. Experience automatic thoughts. They are a natural part of being a human. However, automatic thoughts can sometimes get out of control and impact our mood, actions, or ability to function. Our automatic thought pops in our head, and we often believe them as being totally true. However, these thoughts can often be irrational, unhelpful, or just downright incorrect. When we believe our automatic thoughts without any consideration for their accuracy, they can quickly take over our mental space. Like I said, negative thoughts. You dwell on these negative thoughts, you've been saying them for years. They just been ingrained in your mind, and it's just negative. So to replace negative, you need positive. But we'll get to that later. It's an example here about texting a friend, automatic thought. If they don't answer the phone, she don't like me, woo, woo, woo. Keep going. If we believe these thoughts, we'll probably end up feeling pretty bad about ourselves. We will likely also end up feeling anxious, hurt, embarrassed, or frustrated. We'll feel like we're being ignored or unintentionally hurt our feelings. These thoughts will also likely influence our behaviors as well. We may avoid running into that friend that didn't text us back. Just a whole scenario can play out from the automatic thought that we had, instead of, okay, maybe our friend was busy, woo woo woo. Like, we come up with this whole scenario and then woo woo woo. Many times when we're feeling overwhelmed by negative emotions, our automatic thoughts are running rampant. We can quickly believe these thoughts, causing us to feel unworthy, unloved, unimportant, or totally isolated from everyone around us. Okay, pretty much what I said. Dwelling in negative thoughts makes you want to stay to yourself. That's why we come up with the scenarios like, oh, they don't like me, boom, boom, boom. I'm just keep to myself. Boom. All right. As humans, we all experience automatic thoughts. Simply experiencing an automatic thought isn't inherently bad, it's normal. However, we can run into a lot of distress when automatic thoughts go unchallenged and take over our mental space. The key is to build awareness over our automatic thoughts and then work to challenge the subsequently change our automatic thoughts. First step is building awareness. If we are unaware of the automatic thoughts that we experience, or we view them as totally inaccurate, there isn't much we can do to change them. Doing things like using a thought recorder or checking in with ourselves throughout the day to take a note of our thoughts can be helpful to get started. Dang, boy, you stuttering like that. Begin by writing these thoughts down. It may feel strange at first, but writing down our automatic thoughts can help us to see them more clearly, identify things within our automatic thoughts, and determine how rational or irrational they are. So this first step is pretty much like the worksheet that I told you that my therapist gave me. So you will write down the automatic thought, and then it's like different columns will ask you, okay, like rate this thought, like what percentage out of 100, and then different things to dissect that thought. And then by the end of it, they'll ask you the percentage again, and then more than likely the percentage will have gone down from 100 to a lower, because you realize that thought was an automatic negative thought, so you replace it with a positive thought. And that's how automatic thoughts work. Yeah. So once you gain awareness of your thoughts, you can begin to challenge them by presenting alternative, more rational thought. Like I said, you're replacing that negative thought with a positive thought. Boom, boom, boom. We eventually want to adopt these more rational thoughts. This comes with time and practice of thought awareness and developing alternative thoughts. Again, this is not to prevent a negative automatic thought from ever occurring. Rather, it just help us quickly recognize, challenge them, and change our thoughts. So basically what it's saying, automatic thoughts are normal, based on different experiences you've had in your life, different situations you've been in, that thought is automatically ingrained. But instead, you want to recognize that thought, and then, like it said, challenge it. Like, why am I thinking negatively? There, I can replace that negative thought with a positive thought and change the whole situation. So, yeah, that's pretty much automatic thoughts. Like I said, I'll put that link down below. But yeah, that article pretty much breaks it down to a T. And then yeah, like the worksheets I've been going through with my therapist, I'm pretty sure like you can Google like automatic thought worksheets and something to pull up. Everything's on Google. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, rocking with the mental health vlog. Like I said, I'll be posting weekly. Depending on how it's going, I might start doing dailies, but right now the weekly is working pretty good. I know I missed last week, but it's been good. So we'll stick with the weeklies for now. Any topics you want to hear about, put it down below. Yeah, that sun is coming in nice. I submitted my application for Howard 2 weeks ago, so still waiting to hear back from them. But yeah, Monday, dang, that sun bright. Come back. This should be a good week. Monday, therapy Friday, and then it's November. Hope everyone enjoyed their weekend. If you don't celebrate Halloween, if you do, whatever you did, hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, remember, spread love, not hate. Peace.